Hello everybody, welcome. Today I'm going to be making kind of a different type of YouTube video, a little different, but today we're going to be ranking how attractive I think each member in this Discord server is. Now, this isn't necessarily a smash or pass or anything, this is just kind of how attractive I think my boys in blue are, how sexy I think they are, how good looking they are. I gotta say, the average overall consensus is that they're all pretty hot. And, I'm not saying that weird, they're all overall pretty attractive, is that what I would say. Any guy or girl would be lucky to have them. So, I'm also not gonna include myself because I am too biased, and the other fellas wouldn't stand a chance. Alright. First off, it's gonna be Aiden Padilla. Aiden Padildo. We all know him. Oh yeah. Also, some of these pictures might not be very flattering. I'm kind of gonna be going off memory. These are kind of some old, especially like that. That is an outdated picture. That's not very, some of these aren't very flattering. But Aiden Padilla is a very attractive boy, very hot young gentleman, I must say. Very good looking. It's the nice hairstyle. It's a middle part, but it looks nice on him. It's very nice face shape overall. Nice features. I'm going to go ahead and put Aiden in the A tier for Aiden. Also for attractive. A is for attractive, B is for beautiful, C is for... Damn. C is for... We'll get back to C on what it stands for later. And S is super. Super hot. And elite is for elite. Alright, next up is Ben Pedersen. This boy has a very nice fashion sense. Always, you'll never see him in bad clothing. He's always... I think his Louis Vuitton is his supplier. Very nice looking clothing this gentleman always be found in, that's for sure. He's very stylish, very stylish. But aside from his clothing, he has a very attractive face. His hair is very similar to Aiden's. He kind of has a middle part. It's a little more shaggy. I don't know, shaggy, more messy. But Ben overall, I mean, he's a pretty nice looking face right there. Nice. Wow, his eyebrows are nice, must say. Wow. Overall, his face is just like very nice. His features are very well put together and arranged. So I'm going to go ahead and put Ben in the A tier for awesome. Alright, you're going to skip me, put me at the bottom there. Also, GroovyBot can go to the bottom. Alright, next up is Blaine. This young gentleman is very attractive. Young gentleman, I must say. Quite attractive young gentleman. Now, the glasses... Honestly, I think the glasses look quite nice on him. It looks very good with the glasses. His hair is a little basic, but it looks very good. I think, along with Aiden and Ben, I mean, just overall, everyone has some pretty nice features. Not any, ugly people in the server. Blaine, I don't know, his face is very attractive, very beautiful. Wow, look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Those are the face of a man who is beautiful. A tier for amazing. Next up is Lucas. Lucas is also a very attractive young boy. I don't think this is the hairstyle he has still. I'm pretty sure it changes pretty often. But, yeah, wow. Look at his mouth. He has a very nice face overall. And he does have some bushy eyebrows that look similar to Frida Kahlo. But, honestly, I think it looks fine on him. He does have some freckles or whatever that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I can't tell That's just that photo. His one eye looks to be dangling down almost. Like, that's probably just an angle though. Overall, I think that Lucas is a very attractive boy, just as attractive as all the other boys that I have listed so far. And, I think he deserves to go in the A tier. Next up is Carter. Carter is a very attractive boy. Look at that face. Wow. Now, this is an old picture of Carter when he was younger, but I think even still, Carter looks very attractive because of his eyes, nose, and mouth arranged in a way that makes him look very nice. I also think that he looks good in that beanie. A tier. Next up is Connor. Connor is a very attractive young gentleman, like all the other boys. Here he can be seen with his shirt off, which is honestly very attractive. This is an older picture of Connor, though, so this isn't accurate to what he might not be accurate exactly to what he looks like now. But I think overall, Connor has a very nice face shape. Very nice, little round, I like round face shapes. He has very nice eyes, and I think he looks good in glasses. Very good. A tier for outstanding. Next up is Dominic. Dominic is a very nice looking, handsome young gentleman. Now, you could argue that he looks like a homeless man, which can be true in some cases, but aside from his extremely long hair and occasional acne, wow, look at that jaw, wow. Wow. And his face is very well put together, very nicely arranged. I just overall think that it looks very beautiful. E tier. Next up is Hank. Hank? Very attractive young gentleman. I mean, look at that jaw. I think that Hank looks very nice in his glasses, and though I've said that for everyone with glasses, it's probably just because I've gotten used to seeing them with glasses on, and I think they look very weird and strange without them, but I still do think that Hank looks very nice in glasses. Now, one could argue that because of his ginger hair, he should be F tier, but hair does not define the man. That's what I always say. Except for sometimes. But honestly, I think that Hank is a very attractive looking young man. Soon to be full-sized man in a few years. Hank, A tier for attractiveness. Next up is Ian Arthur, the Pimp Lord Daddy. Ian Arthur is a very attractive young gentleman, such like the other young gentlemen I've gone through. But Ian has a certain charm to him, which, honestly, might make him even more attractive than the rest. Ian has a very nice looking blonde hair, but sometimes, while paired with his face, which is extremely pale, he can look like a paint canvas. But aside from that, I mean, look at that jaw. Look at that jaw. Look at that smile. Ian recently got his braces removed, and I think that he looks extremely good with his braces off. And now we can see his beautiful, glistening whites. A tier. Liam Onen. All the girls want him, and all the guys also want him. Wow, look at that jaw. Have you seen that smile? That is beautiful. Wow. Liam has a certain glisten in his eyes at all times. Very attractive looking. He also has hair that's extremely similar to Aiden's, not as you can't see in this picture, but currently they both have middle parts. And while it is a little cliche and sometimes kind of cringe, it looks very good on this young man. And I mean, wow, look at those eyes. Oh yeah, and look at those look at the cheek smiles. Wow, A tier. Next is Mark, the older brother of Isaac Medich. His name is Mark Medich. Wow. He has eyebrows bushy, similar to Lucas and Frida Kahlo, but and a very wide nose. But aside from those, I think that he looks very good, and one could even see those as pluses. I see them as neutral. He also has very nice hair. Look at that hair, and a cute smile that will make any girl want to have him. A tier. Next up is Micah Harder. Micah Harder, what can I say? Micah Harder has a very attractive nose. Wow, look at those nostrils. And while he does have seemingly small eyebrows, that does not matter, for his beautiful eyes overshadow that. He also has a honestly very good face shape and a nice jaw. A little bit oval, but I think that is good. I think I will put Micah in the A tier for awesome. Next up is Nick Turner, and wow, Nick can honestly be mistaken for a beautiful woman, a lady, and it doesn't, and honestly, because Nick has beautiful, long, silky blonde hair, and he can be mistaken for a lady because he is the size of an average human mother. Look at his eyes, very beautiful. He is of Scandinavian, I think, descent, probably. I don't know if Scandinavian, Swedish, but he's of Swedish-ish descent, half. So that is what gives him his beautiful long hair, and I would hate to see how that go. I really like him with his long hair, and he has a very nice face shape overall, very well-rounded. A tier. Next up is Rafferty. Oh, Rafferty, what can I say? A tier. Next up is Isaac Medich. Wow, look at this hottie. Wow. He is very attractive, and honestly, I think that he is like almost a cute teddy bear. He looks very handsome in this photograph that you see here. He does have a very nice face overall, and whatever hairstyle he has, whether it's long or lesbian, I think that he looks good with it. Honestly, any hairstyle, except maybe dreads. And I do think that he looks handsome, but also very cute. Now I mean cute in a condescending way. I think he looks very cute, and any guy or gal would be lucky to have him. Last up is Tristan Grover. Wow, international ladies man. What can I say? I mean, look at that face. He's a very beautiful face, honestly. I mean, look at those ears. He has a very well-rounded face, and he is also a decent-sized height. Well, not as tall as me, still pretty tall. I mean, you have to appreciate this beautiful nose, and also his eyes, which also look very good, and his mouth. I think I will put him in A tier. Well, that was the tier list. I did not include GroovyBot because there's a robot, me because that's elite tier, and it is not fair. And lastly, I didn't include Yusuf because honestly, I don't really know who that guy is or what he looks like. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I hope if you are one of the beautiful boys listed in here that this has brought you some confidence if you're feeling down on yourself. that maybe we're not attractive enough, but trust me, you are all very attractive young gentlemen in your own ways, in your own special ways, Hank. And that is... thanks for watching.